Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Tarophysics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. We're going to focus on Taurus placements for the week of September 21st through the 27th. I am going to use my Moonology manifestation deck just because the 21st is the new moon, okay? New moon in Virgo, of course. But excuse the background noise. I'll try to edit it out of the video, but I really needed to get these videos out. I couldn't wait. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what's happening for Taurus placements for the week of September 21st to the 27th. All right, third house, we have last quarter moon, Gemini, clear your mind. All right, let's see. The Taurus placements, these came out together. All right. Ninth house, practice gratitude. 10th house, unleash your kindest self. Out the gate. First house energy, work through your feelings. So this definitely is something transformational in a sense of, bottom of the deck, last quarter moon in Leo. 5th house energy, lighten up with 4th house energy. First quarter moon in Cancer, push through your insecurity. Promise you I shuffled this deck because some of these cards came out in Capricorn. But anywho, last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. All right, so this week you may be going through something more personal, internal. The differences is going to be what exactly are you going through, Taurus? Okay, so some of you may be going through completely different things. Is what I'm trying to get at. There's a need to kind of be careful with how you're communicating to people, especially career-wise, depending on what it is that you do for work or business. Whatever this has to do is with your elevation, okay? Within yourself. You need to be careful with how you present yourself to others, because this week can cause individuals to think negative of you, and it can affect your career. It can affect, because 10th house is all about career, right? It's all about career, your role, your destiny, in a sense of what are you going to be known for, okay? That type of thing, okay? What is it that you do that is what's going to, what is going to stick with people in a sense, especially career-wise. It just feels like you have to be very careful with how you present yourself this week, because, you may not be able to communicate a certain way that you were usually able to. You're going to have to read the room, pretty much is what I'm getting here. Yeah, go for it with new moon in Aries, first house. Okay, you're really going to have to read the room. Definitely, of course, always remain true to yourself, but it's almost like there's a need to be clear in your communication, but also careful, because it says practice gratitude. So depending on what this is, and it does look career based, okay? So this could be at work, people that you're working with, people that work for you, whatever the case may be. But there is a need here to speak with gratitude, with appreciation, being careful with your words, because it says unleash your kindest self here. Work through your feelings. So whatever you're going through this week, you need to be careful how you communicate that to others, so you're not projecting. Okay, you could be in a position of a high position here. Okay, there's just a need to be careful with how you present yourself to others, how you speak to people. Clarify. Detachment. Almost in the reverse. I was taking in the struggle. Let me throw it in the air and see what I get. It's still kind of in that struggle. Let's see what you're going through. Optimism at the bottom of the deck. 5th house, appreciation, moon Leo here, Venus Aquarius. A lot of you are not going to be in the mood to really deal with people. Restlessness at the bottom of the deck, Mercury in Aries. You're going to have to be careful how you're talking to people. There's something about communication here. If you talk to someone the wrong way, it may come off negatively. Okay, we have 11th house energy with originality here with Mercury in Aquarius. Then we have innovation, Jupiter in Aquarius, 11th house again here with organization here, 10th house, Mercury in Capricorn. Yeah, so this is definitely, I don't know what it is that you do, but whatever you are known for it, or you will be known for it. This is like this is like damage control, like needing to protect your reputation in a sense, okay? Needing to protect your reputation. Some of you, this may be an aha moment of maybe, you know, leaving something with grace, okay? Leading something with grace here, with concentration here, Saturn, Gemini, assertion, yeah. You're gonna, it almost feels like with first house, Sun, Aries here, you would probably be leading the charge here to pretty much calm things down in a situation, okay? Energy is definitely high. It's similar to Capricorn, so I would definitely watch Capricorn's reading. You have Capricorn placements here. Yeah, because we have deception in the dark, truths hidden. Rising to the challenge, floating on air, advance. Bottom of the deck, rethink your direction. This isn't your path. Turning back, walk away. You got a lot of the same cards as Capricorn. And I've shuffled these decks. Yeah, shady deals, dark road, moonlighting to get by. Paths are now closed, locked out, do not enter. I feel like this is cautionary. Storm too violent, shelter needed. Yeah, yield is poor, effort wasted. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it may feel like you may have to bow out. Okay, you may have to bow out of something gracefully. Okay, and you can do it gracefully, maybe to avoid any type of conflict, maybe to avoid any type of detriment to your reputation, to your public image. Okay, it seems that some of you are being called to take action, because with 10th house here in Capricorn energy, for sure, that's taking initiative. Okay, that's taking complete initiative over the situation, over whatever the case may be. Let's see what this is about, though. Clarify, clear your mind for Taurus placements. Clarify, clear your mind for Taurus placements. We have ritual with real love here at the bottom of the deck. Clarify, practice gratitude. Rich guy. Ooh, thief at the bottom. Okay. Split the deck, pathway. What is this card? Clarify, unleash your kindest self. Blocked. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to bow out of something gracefully. Yeah, manipulation, work through your feelings. You're gonna have to bow out of something gracefully with animosity here, with change. Somebody is not gonna like this. 818. I've been seeing that for Earth here today. Someone may not like this. Yeah, somebody may be holding something against you here. I feel like something is being revealed about someone here. And for some of you, this may be because of maybe how they treated you. Okay? There's just a need for somebody to be more appreciative here. Let me see. Block, soulmate, word. Yeah, somebody's trapped in their own. Yeah, look, imprisonment and divination. Split the deck, evil eye to sweetheart. Somebody's trapped in their own doings. Okay? Somebody's trapped in their own doings. Like, seriously, okay? Something, you may have to bow out gracefully in a business setting or a relationship setting, because somebody is taking your kindness for weakness. I feel like there is a need for you to show yourself as grateful and appreciative of the situation itself, as in learning the lesson and moving forward. But in order to keep things, you know, in order for you to avoid any type of conflict, there is a need to bow out gracefully in a situation here, because something is being revealed in business and career and also relationships. And this is why Capricorn energy is coming out. So depending on who is who in this particular situation, it makes complete sense why this story is connected from Capricorn to Taurus placements. Maybe somebody is going into business with a friend or a lover, but it's backfiring because there's deception. There's a sense of using someone for their like for what they have, okay? For what they have and what they can get here. This ritual here to animosity, this is almost like revenge. It's not going to work because we have blocked and manipulation in work. Some of you, this is happening at your job where somebody is trying to manipulate a situation in a sense of you maybe getting what it is that you deserve here, or even a partnership as well. Somebody is also getting karma for blocking connections. This is, yeah, you're being intuitively guided to remove yourself from a dynamic. Now, there is some shady business happening, and this may end somebody in prison, okay? Yeah, high honor, boss, that's what I'm saying. Mature woman, it could be an older feminine energy here, where this is, whatever some dirty dealings this woman has been doing behind the scenes, okay, with money, will be somebody's definitely gonna have to pay for that, in court, in physical court, or spiritual, or both. Clarify ritual and animosity. Four of Swords. Clarify rich guy and the veil. Knight of Wands. Yeah, something backfired here that somebody did. This completely backfired on somebody. Yep. This was all because of jealousy and envy. Five of Swords here. Somebody was willing to do anything. Yeah, you're going to need to listen to your intuition and get out of this situation. You need to move away from whatever and whoever this is attached to. It looks like could be a Leo masculine, somebody with a Venus Aquarius, Mercury Aquarius here, Jupiter Libra here as well, okay? With the Hangman, Pisces energy is here because somebody's under judgment. Page of Swords. Somebody's being watched right now for the actions that they've been taking. They may try to figure out a way with ritual here to get out of this, but things are still going to be revealed here about what was done, possibly to you or to someone else or by someone else. Yeah, the Devil, Capricorn energy. Yeah, y'all need to watch Capricorn reading, and possibly even Scorpio, okay? Because the Scorpio could be involved in this as well. There's definitely something coming back in full circle here that is, and I didn't use these cards because I just tried to keep it, you know, where it needs to be. I don't really like to use these cards because it takes it to a different level. I like to keep things, you know, but in this particular situation, it makes a lot of sense here because somebody's very manipulative. These are a couple of masculines. This is business here. Yeah, a community of people. There's betrayal here. For sure. There's definitely betrayal, cutthroat energy, somebody willing to do anything to get what they want. Somebody is going to possibly end up in jail or in prison for this. Yeah, the Fool to the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Fool just fell. The Fool just fell on the floor. Temperance when I split the deck. Tower. There's a Sagittarius that could bring all of this down. So a Sagittarius is someone's karma. Yeah. Good Lord. Ace of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Because somebody's overindulgent. So putting themselves in a situation, this may also bring something to light about someone's dealings or what somebody does. That Four of Wands with that ritual. Somebody's working with people. Like somebody's doing actual physical magic here to possibly obtain riches. Okay? To obtain riches in some type of way or to affect a masculine's wealth. It looks like a warlock, a masculine. Yeah. But this person thought they were working with somebody. No, they were actually getting betrayed. Somebody got betrayed here by someone. They weren't. It's almost like this is a lot bigger than what is showing here in just the cards, okay? But I feel like this is a very deceptive business. I think this is something like community based, so there's definitely more than one person, but the ringleader is here. There's somebody here who did it to become the leader, thinking that they were doing something, but it backfired. Yeah, someone's gonna have to, it looks like a masculine is gonna have to take control into balancing this out, because the person that took the risk is causing the person that is this Knight of Wands, they're causing an issue. They caused the issue here. Two of Wands. Yeah, they had a plan. Two of Wands to the Eight of Swords to bind someone in some type of contract possibly here. It was a bad contract. Yeah, it was all because of a partnership. Yeah, soulmate. Somebody was, wow. To the Hierophant Taurus energy. I'm gonna be honest, some of you, somebody could have been getting the wrong advisement here from someone. Okay, the wrong advisement here from someone. This could have been a Capricorn. Depending on who you are, Capricorn, Taurus, these are the main signs coming out. And we saw Scorpio. But somebody has been getting ill advisement here, possibly even like spiritual advisement. Somebody has definitely been doing some things behind the scenes, and it has caused someone's world to kind of go upside down, or it will. But what's happening is you're being guided to move away from this. It's like you see what's coming here, so you need to move away. And it looks like you're doing that, but it looks like somebody may have waited too late. It could have sacrificed maybe a possible business partnership that could have been, you know, equal, you know, 15:55 on the clock. Yeah, please watch Capricorn's reading.